This is my commitment to you. This is how I think of all you people out there that take the time to watch these videos. I think of you as my friends. And I want to work out a way that I can make this channel better for you. And these are the ways I'm going to do it. Sorry, I'm having to read at the minute because I wrote this down over a week ago when I was going to make this video, but then I had a load of migraine headaches, one after the other. Hence no makeup, because the next time I get one, I'm going to have to lie down and put a wheat bag on my face, on my head, over my eyes. So no point in putting makeup on. My first commitment to you is there's not going to be any faffing around. No little, I don't know, bits and bobs that really don't mean anything for you. They don't bring you any entertainment and they don't give you any value, as they like to say on YouTube. So there's going to be none of that. There's also going to be fewer ads, so that when I actually upload this video, I am going to not put in automatic ads, but maybe one or at most two advertisements in the mid-roll. I am going to keep those mid-roll ads because I'm raising money for Jack and Lily, but I'm not going to allow them to put in loads because, frankly, that's just irritating. And I don't like watching it. I get frustrated when I watch a video which has got ad after ad after ad. And my darling boy won't pay for ad-free YouTube, so I'm sure I'm not the only person in this category. So there's going to be fewer ads that you'll have to put up with. I was going to change the channel name to encompass the gentlemen that visit here. However, I think I'm going to leave it the same. There are a couple of reasons for this. The first one is that I can't remember how I made the first banner. And to make a new one, the thought of it is actually stressing me out. I mean, what in the world? It is stressing me out. I don't think it's what's causing my headaches, my migraines to come, but I'm just not going to bother. So it's going to remain the #1 ladies club for the foreseeable future. Ever. The other thing is that, sorry, I'm just looking at this list. The other thing is that I'm going to commit to doing a Thursday night live at 8 o'clock on a Thursday in UK time. I don't know what time that is. If that's something that you will like to see, then let me know in the comments, because really there's not a lot of point in me doing them if you think, oh God, why is she nattering on? And I don't want to subject you to that. However, if you want the opportunity to ask me questions directly, via the internet, then that might be the format in which you can do it. So there's a thought. Let me know what you think. And it's going to be a Thursday. I'm definitely not doing any brand deals. I said so in my last video, and I'm definitely not going to do that because I just find it irritating when other people do it. And I don't want to subject you to it either. Also, I've been thinking about it, and it makes me feel as if I were trying to make money off my friends. And that's not me. The same as the super thanks. Now, I first put that on my channel before I was monetized because it was offered, and I thought, oh, what's that? So I clicked it. But then one day I got £1.99 from somebody who I knew was in a terrible financial position and really couldn't afford to give me that money, but she did. And I was ashamed that I had that thing on my channel, because I knew this young woman couldn't afford to do it, and yet she did it anyway. And I knew she was selling makeup on a little website she had. So I went over to her website and I spent, I think it was about £75 on makeup that I wouldn't wear, but I sent to my granddaughter. So I can't really afford to keep that up. And then somebody else from America sent me $1.99, but she didn't have a website that I could pay her back on. So I've switched the button off. I think it could have got very expensive indeed. Anyway, so that's not going to happen anymore on my channel. Paid advertising is different. I don't mind taking money from YouTube because I've spent an awful lot of money getting this YouTube set up. And I think it's different. You know, YouTube makes money from me too. So it's a quid pro quo, and that's okay. But I don't want it to hamper the enjoyment of my friends. And I do view all of the people that are subscribed to me as my friends. And I really do look forward to seeing your comments. And when I see your comments, you get to gradually know somebody. And if they've got a channel, you watch. And over time, you get to know them. It feels like you get to know them personally. And sometimes they stop commenting, and that's probably because they've unsubscribed. But when you don't hear from your friends, you worry about them, or I worry about them. And because most of my friends are around my age, or plus 50, let's say, plus 50 years old, and I think, oh, I wonder if they're well. I wonder if they've passed away, if they've died. I wonder what's happening. I wonder if they're in trouble. Now, probably they're absolutely fine and just got fed up with me, and that's okay. But that's what I do. I worry. Like you would your friends. You know, they're not just a comment. They're not just some random person that's subscribed to my channel and I think, oh, that's a comment, I'll quickly give them a heart. I hate that. And nothing more. Do you know, it feels like just taking for me when people do that. They're not really giving you anything back. Friendship is a two-way thing. You can't have friends and just expect to take from them all the time. It has to be two-way. And my commitment to you is that when you send me a comment, I will always reply. This morning I was up at 4, the first morning that I hadn't been woken up by pain in my head. And I came downstairs and I refreshed my comment screen, and I had to keep scrolling and scrolling down. I have not replied to comments for so long. In the last few days, I have let them mount up to an enormous level that I've never ever had before. Because I generally reply as they come in, which frankly is a good idea. If you don't do that, then they do mount up. And I was surprised at how many comments I had to reply to this morning. And I've sat there and I've replied to every single one. Thank goodness, because that would worry me too. I'm a natural born worrier. It's my go-to habit. Not of choice, but of nature. So, I will always reply to your comments. Always. My commitment to you. And it says, I will treat you as a dear friend. And that's true. I do treat all of my subscribers as dear friends. Not subscribers, but friends. It also says that I will limit the amount of ads in the mid-roll to 1 or 2, and I've already said that. I've already explained why there will be no super thanks button on this channel, because I can't afford it. What I would really like to ask from you, my friends, is that you watch until the end. That would help me enormously. It will show YouTube that I'm worth bothering with, and that my friends are enjoying my content. It won't cost you anything, but it would help this channel to grow and reach more people. If you can do that for me, then that would be amazing. It really would be. I've got over 5,000 subscribers now, and you would think that every single video that I make gets, several hundred views, tons of likes in my dreams, and that people are flocking back because I've got 5,000 subscribers, but it doesn't work like that. I've looked at the last few videos that I've done, and they are all under 300 views, more like just over 200 views. Which seems odd, doesn't it? When you've got 5,000 subscribers, it really should make a difference, but it doesn't. It doesn't make a difference. So I'm not going to ask you to subscribe, although that would be nice. But I am asking you if you wouldn't mind watching until the end. And perhaps, if you felt like it, doing a thumbs up button. Maybe even share. That would be helpful. And if you have been, thanks for watching. And hopefully I'll look better in the next video. Lots of love. Bye-bye.